Hey, aloha guys, Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org, coming to you live for your Aloha Friday Maui fix. Oh. I thought it would be fun just to do your classic post-sunset Maui fixation. I don't know who did that. It's just one of those little special things you find in the sand every once in a while that you don't mean to find. You just look down and you go, wow, somebody had a little Maui wowie love going on right there. The title of this video, I think, just kind of says it all. Maui. Let's just get back to the simple pleasures of life, right? Nothing complicated. The simple sounds of the ocean, the little baby waves lapping up on the sandy beach. Can you see the dead, calm stillness in the air? Can you feel the glass on the water? Can you smell the intoxicating, slightly salty plumeria-filled air with the occasional wafting sunscreen, coconut-infused perfection? As you start to think about the upcoming mahi, macadamia nut encrustated, or maybe it's going to be some fresh ahi sashimi with a little shoyu and some wasabi, and that first suck on the straw of a perfectly made Mai Tai. Or maybe for you it's the sesame seed ahi seared steak with your favorite sunset glistening in the background, surrounded by friends, family, loved ones, complete evacuation the heavy burdens of life, just temporarily suspended, although it feels like an eternal suspension when you're here, right? You just kind of lull yourself into thinking, this is my forever. Putting off the thought that the vacation will come to an end in a week or two. The countdown in your mind is happening, slowly but surely. Is it just me, or does it accelerate a little bit faster every day to the end? It does, right? It gets a little bit faster. And like when you're within that 24 hours of departure, it's like impending doom. But I thought it was time for everyone just to take a break from whatever you're grinding on, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever burdens you're carrying. Just set them down for a moment and just let Maui be what you need it to be right now. This is your Maui fix. how beautiful Mullikai is looking this evening. The entire mountainous skyline silhouetted. It's pretty rare you see the top of the volcano in the afternoon. Usually it's shrouded in clouds. And you can tell we've got plenty of beachgoers down here still. That's right, the island is still hopping. Still lots of people here enjoying, taking it all in. So if you haven't yet made your Maui travel plans, be sure to include us in your future. In case you're curious where I'm located right now, this is of course my backyard beach airport, North Ka'anapali. Does that kind of sound like the guy at the luau right there? North Ka'anapali. Aloha. There's Black Rock, of course. Just so you know where we're at. Probably my favorite beach on the island just because it has a little bit of everything. And if you need to surf, you just head to South Ka'anapali, to the point. But here we have deep water, good scuba diving, never too rough, never too big. To me, this is like God's pool right here. This is God's little backyard pool. You don't really need a pool on Maui when you've got this in your backyard. Beautiful sunset over Lanai. In the comments, let me know when's the last time you were on Maui. When's the next time you're going to be on Maui? And why do you need a Maui fix? Why are you tuning in? I know if I wasn't here, I'd be somewhere on the mainland. It'd be pitch black, dark out. Some crazy rain or thunderstorm or some kind of adverse weather event would have me irritated. And be too cold, be too hot, it would be too something. And I'd want to be right here. But I wouldn't be. And that's why I would need my Maui fix. Don't get me wrong, there's other parts of the world that are beautiful and nice. But nothing is quite like Maui, in my humble opinion. That's why they want it so bad. That's why they're land grabbing right here. Think about it. Any land grabs happening in Kansas? I like Kansas too, don't get me wrong. Nothing against you Kansas people. But this ain't no cornfield. Oh, wait a second, Kansas, that's a wheat field. Minnesota's cornfield. It's a special place, this one. I really do believe so. Check this out, man. We got some people way out in the ocean right now. Let's just see if we can zoom in. I'm kind of curious what's going on. There's no waves over there. Are they just out on a paddleboard, or what are they doing? See what I'm talking about way out there? Right there. Maybe they're just sitting on a paddleboard. Huh. The first whale recently showed up. I saw we got a video or a still shot of it somewhere out there. Not too sure exactly where it was, but that's kind of exciting, thinking about whale season coming up. Interesting how the orange glow just kind of went away, and all of a sudden it's like a faded. Minnesota is Muslim something. I don't have my glasses on, but it always makes me wonder what's gonna happen next. Are we just gonna fade to black? Is the show over? What do we do now? don't know about you, but I could just sit here until it gets dark and just listen to the sound. To me, the ocean is pure intoxication. Everything about it. The bath water temperature, all the pretty fish, the clear water. You know, a lake is usually kind of dingy and you can't see nothing. I love how you go in the ocean, it's just clear as a bell. You can just see to the bottom. It's so beautiful. And the fish, the colorful fish. You know those warm water lakes, the fish they're green, slimy, and they look like little, like little gremlins or something, you know, kind of scary. Walleye. Walleyes are scary looking, man. A wide-mouthed bass, big old bulgy eyes, scaly back, spiny. It's just, the fish in the ocean are so pretty. Everything about the ocean is just beautiful to me. Just gorgeous. The blues. What about that deep, dark Hawaii blue? Right? Nothing beats that. What is it? Blue Hawaii. Was that Elvis Presley? But we got the aquas too. We got the Caribbean aqua. We got that. We got the white sand. We also got the blonde sand, bikini blonde. What do you guys think? I got this on a tripod. You know what I could do? I could just plant you right here. All right, now you're planted. There you go. You're planted in the sand now. I'll just leave you here all night long. What do you think? You want to sleep to the sound of the waves? There we go. Oh! Let me see, I get the microphone. Take the microphone off. Right there. Microphone. I'm gonna get you guys right here into the close as I can to the sound of this ocean. See if you can hear the bubbles. Can you hear the bubbles? Are the bubbles coming in? You know what I'm saying? When the bubbles, they like fizzing. You hear that fizz? You know what I'm talking about? Oh no, I'm a little weird, huh? I love the fizz. Did the fizz come in? Tell me if you can hear the fizzing. Seriously. I want you to hear the fizzing. Here we go. All right, we're gonna do one more, hang on. It's gotta be a big wave. They really fizz better on the bigger waves. Well, guys, as always, every video I do, I try to mention my buddy Blind Daniel. Fizzing. If you would mind going to helpdaniel.org. Daniel is a fire survivor, lost his home on Front Street, his apartment, and he's currently living in upcountry, month to month on FEMA. And I set up a website, Give, Send, Go. You can get to it by going to helpdaniel.org. All right, this is going to be a good bubble one here. Watch, ready? Oh, I was going to take out the camera. Okay. It kind of reminds me. I used to fly drones. Now Colton does it, my son. He's really good at it, by the way. But anyway, I used to side gig fly drones in between real estate transactions. And I was down at Big Beach with some friends, my kids, my wife. And I was flying my new drone that I was using to make some money for my family. And I packed it all up, and I was getting ready to take it back to the car. And this kid comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, I saw that drone. Can I try to fly it?" He was such a cute little kid. I was like, "Yeah, all right, dude, all right." So I went to go take off, and the drone was out of battery. I was like so bummed, and I was like, "Oh no, I got an extra battery in my car. So let me go run and get the extra battery." So I did, and if you know Big Beach at all, sometimes it creates like a big shelf. There's like a big shelf. The beach is like a big drop off. And my drone we were all sitting at the top of this shelf. And all our towels and my drone, all that kind of good stuff. Been there for like 3 or 4 hours. No big deal. Well, I didn't realize it, but tide was coming up, right? So you probably know how the story's gonna end. I went back to my car to get the battery because this kid wanted to fly my drone. So I leave, and as I'm walking back to the drone, I can see some big sets are coming in, and it was crashing up over the ridge of the beach, the big shelf. And I was like, uh-oh. So I ran over there, and like literally I was within like 1 foot of my drone as this wave crested onto the shelf and got my drone completely soaking wet, and it was ruined. So that's why this reminds me of that. I got my camera down here, and it's like, oh man, I've had an experience where a wave came up, but I was bummed out, man. I was like probably $3,000 in that one wave. And yeah, that's harsh, when you rely on a piece of equipment to provide for your family, and then it gets destroyed, and all you were trying to do is, be cool to help some kid achieve his dream of flying a drone. Oh, that reminds me. You know what else recently happened? You're not gonna believe it. All right, guys, I'm gonna unplant you. You know how I have my little buddy? The little buddy that I ride, the one wheel, my little buddy. Someone stole it. Yeah, someone stole my little buddy. It's just so sad. So whoever has my little buddy, my little one wheel, I hope you enjoy it. Hope you get good use out of it. A lot of people are gonna miss seeing Maui on the little buddy, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy another one. I probably will, but those things aren't cheap either. That's $2,500 plus shipping, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, someone stole my one wheel. Anyway, I digress. My problem, not yours. Look at that beautiful Maui sunset, still just pumping. Right now, I guarantee you the Mai Tais are going down somewhere over here. I can see them up on the lanais here. At the, of course, this is the Westin. Mullikai, Mahana, Maui Kai, MKV that way. I mean, this is the heart of like Maui, Kaanapali, vacation heaven. And they'll never be able to steal it from us. Whoever they are, I don't even know. But don't let them. Here's what's really weird, guys. After COVID, this place was so full of people, like you couldn't even see straight. Every room was booked. I mean, it was just off the chart. And that means that people here were paying the bills, they had good jobs, they were making money, the businesses were flourishing. And you guys on the mainland, you know, most of my channel goes out to the mainland, you know? You guys in Canada, you guys in France and Spain and all these different places. You got to come back to Maui, man. You got to come back. I didn't think it would happen, but it's happening. And the tourists are leaving us in a bit of a lurch. So whatever you can do, promote and help. Don't forget us. Come back. Maui needs you. We need our Canadians back. We need our Washingtonians back, our Oregonians, our Californians, our New Yorkans, our Coloradans, our Utahians, is that even a word? Our New Mexicans. We need all you guys to come back, man. Come back, come back, come back. Don't let these horrible, idiot, corrupt, compromised government moronic officials and the paid off activists win. Just don't let them win, man. That's my plea to you. Don't let them steal. That's what's happening. It's a land grab. It's a water grab. It's a grab. But guess what? Together, we can fight it. Collectively, individually. And if this Maui fix pulled on a heartstring or made you feel good in any way, shape, or form, I'd love a thumbs up, a share, a shaka, a subscribe. But seriously, please, I'm beckoning, I'm begging. Beckoning. What's a better word? Begging's too much. I'm asking. I'm just asking. Someone just lit a really fat blunt. See, the Maui Wowie, it's in the magical molecules of Maui. I'm gonna get the munchies here pretty soon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. This is good times, man. This is what I love to do. Whoever stole my one wheel, please bring it back. And much aloha to you and your ohana. Thanks for tuning in. Beautiful, amazing, gorgeous Maui fix, was it not? It really was. All right, guys. Love you all. To the most aloha infused audience on planet Earth. And Maui Dan. Until next time. Where's the button?